Hello! Hello! Welcome to the Vintage Girl Next Door. My name is Lacey, and today I'm going to show you how to brush out and style a foam roller set. So let's get started.
Hello! Coming to you in the evening this time. Sorry, the lighting's kind of weird, but I will not apologize for these awesome kitty pajamas that I'm wearing. So we're gonna get started rolling our wet set with the foam rollers. So I section off my hair right around my ears, and then I pin the rest of it up with a clip. And I know a lot of people do their wet sets and they start from the top and work down, but I do the opposite because I feel like it's a lot easier to have my hair out of the way and just work with one section at a time. So I'm just using plain old water. I don't have a setting lotion right now, so since there's already some product in my hair from earlier in the day, I'm just going with water. And my rollers are, I believe, 3/4 inch foam rollers. And I'm just gonna start at the bottom and roll them up. You just wanna make sure that the ends are tucked in so that you are not getting a weird kinked piece of hair down there. And just make sure they're sitting flat against your head and that nothing is pulling, because you're going to be sleeping on these babies and it will not be comfortable if it already feels uncomfortable now. So yeah, same thing. And I take about a section about the width of the roller. You don't want to go over that too much because then you could get some weird dents happening. So yeah, I start out with totally dry hair and then I'm just using the spray bottle to dampen it slightly. On my next section, I take just above the ear. And again, clip the rest of it out of the way so it's not gonna bug us. And I usually end up with about 4 rollers across, but it will vary depending on how thick your hair is and kind of how much hair you have, so it might not be exactly the same. I make a square section at the top of my hair, and then I'm gonna just roll these last few pieces, and then I leave the top section separate so that, because I roll the curlers in a different way up there. So all of these ones so far I've been rolling down, and then the top section I actually roll forwards, and you will see that better when we get to that part. And I know this section's a little wider than the curler, but that's okay. So you can tell I section this top part a little bit differently, just still in smaller sections, and then I'm going to roll the curler, roll it forward towards my face. Sorry, that's out of frame. You can see it a little better now. And then on this last piece in the front, I don't like to use a roller because it usually ends up with some kind of a dent, so I actually roll this front piece just into a pin curl. So I use a pin curl clip to secure it, and I just roll it around my fingers 2 fingers, roll it around and down forward like the other curlers in that top section, and secure it with your pin curl clip. Yay, we're done. So I will spin around and show you. It's not super neat, but it will be just fine. So now we're gonna get ready for bed, so we gotta tie our scarf. So I just have a vintage nylon hair scarf folded in a triangle. You place the flat edge against the back of your neck and then tie up the sides, and just making sure everything's all tucked in. All those curlers are protected, and this also makes it much more comfortable to sleep on. And just pulling that other point of the triangle through and then tying our bow to secure it. And even though we are just going to bed, important to fluff the bow. The last step, we are going to tuck those little ends in so that they don't bug us during the night, and they're nice and secure. And we are done and ready for bed. Good morning. We are ready to do this. So we're going to take our hair scarf off, and we are going to take out our foam rollers. Yeah, no really earth-shattering advice here, just take them out. Unroll them, don't pull them. Okay, now that those are out, we have some awesome curls, and we are going to go ahead and break those curls up a little bit. I am using my wet brush, but you can use any wider bristle type brush or even a pick or something like that. I like to loosely comb through with the wet brush first, just to break up the curls, and before I go in with the tighter brush. Now I'm using some of my hair oil. It is just a L'Oreal Elvive. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, it's a hair oil. And I like it. It makes my hair shiny and kind of smoother, so. Just gonna work that through the hair. Now we're going to take our teeth and comb and our big sexy hair get layered, and we're going to do some teasing. Just tease in small sections. All across that top section of our hair. Woo! We got it. Give it a little spray. Now we're going to take our spore net back combing brush, and I use that to smooth out so that we don't see the tease that we just put in. Going to smooth over that section. Just lightly, we're not combing through what we've teased, we're just going to smooth over the top of it. Now we're going to take our duckbill clips and we're going to start sticking those in. We're going to put one here. I like to put one here to hold my height right there, since we're going to be working with that section quite a bit and it may pull it down if you don't have something there. And just kind of smoothing through and brushing through those curls a bit more. And using liberal amounts of the Get Layered hairspray as we go. And I'm going to start to try to form some waves right here. So anywhere we want a wave, we are going to put a duck clip. And I usually just go ahead and continue that all the way around so we get a nice ridge around our hair. And I decided to put a little bit of teasing on this side as well so that it wouldn't be so flat. And then we'll finish around with our duckbill clips. See there, I've got my duckbill clips all in line. Now we're going to take our back combing brush and we're going to work with this side section, and I like to do a light tease just using the back combing brush on the underneath section of the hair, and I find that helps me shape the top section the way that I like it to look. So just give it a light tease just with the back combing brush, and then use your Get Layered hairspray. And now I'm just molding and shaping and brushing this top section to form the way that I want it to look. And be patient, like if this takes a little while, it might take a while of working with the hair to get it to do what you want it to do, but just keep brushing it. You're not going to brush out the curls, they're in there. They're very tight curls from the wet set, so nothing you do is going to make them fall out. Just go ahead and keep brushing and shaping and molding and putting your duckbill clips where you would like to hold the shape that you want. And I'm doing the same on the other side, just back combing the underneath section a little bit and then shaping the hair over top of it. Just resituating my clips to make sure that they are holding the hair the way I want it to be held. And I'll show you. Okay, so I did actually go and look at the back and in the mirror in the bathroom so that I could see what was happening back there, and I just kind of smoothed it out a little bit with the brush. And I'm still working with that Get Layered hairspray, making sure that I've got everything where I want it. And then we switch to the bigger guns with the big sexy spray and play. And I find that I like the spray and play much better than the spray and stay. I found that that one gets kind of gluey and I can see the hairspray on my hair. So I really prefer the spray and play. So we're just spraying each section and we are using our blow dryer. It is on low but hot setting, and that will really hold the style in place. Now we're going to remove our duckbill clips. And just anywhere that feels like it needs it, give it another spray and a blow dry. Make sure that you are in place. And then if your duckbill clips end up leaving a dent in your hair, just take your little tail comb and run it over that section and it should come right out. And this type of a set will probably last me at least 5 days, I would say, without having to re-roll 4 to 5 days of life in this one, because it was a really tight set and it's not going anywhere. Just more spraying, and anywhere that there's flyaways or anywhere that feels like it might move. And here we have it. This is our foam roller set, brushed out and styled. Yay! We did it!
Thanks so much for watching. I hope that this was a helpful video. I hope that you enjoyed watching my wet set process, and I would love to see if you end up trying it. Please make sure and tag me. You can find me on Instagram at LaceyFaye, and go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to keep on keeping on with the vintage. Bye-bye.